What's up, everybody? Coming to you live inside the car to let you know that I'm coming to a city near you this weekend. Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Austin, Texas. We're doing a special stand-up on the spot there. Get tickets at jeremiahwatkins.com. Also, come see me in Huntington Beach coming up, Detroit, New York, Vegas, Winnipeg, and more. Tickets at jeremiahwatkins.com. Like I said, thank you so much for your support. Now let's get into this episode of Jeremiah Wonders with my pal, Joel Jimenez.
People ask me this question all the time, and I'm sure they ask you the question all the time too. And they ask me if I miss Kill Tony.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a little bit of a mixed response for me personally when people ask me that question, because I do kind of feel like
Wow, here we are, right where it all began. They said it couldn't be done.
but back for another appearance
On
of
the Roadcast.
The Roadcast is my brother in arms and comedy and microphones, Joel Jimenez.
Yeah. Well, hello.
What's up, dude?
Not much, man. Just same old thing. Hanging out. Excited for this show tonight. I think it'll be a good time.
I pitched an idea to Rick Cossack last night, but he already had plans. I was like,
Okay.
hear me out, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Portillo's
Look, you're gonna
before-
wax my hat. Oh wait, never mind.
Portillo's before
Dang, that sounds good, man.
the show, because there is kind of one that's like kind of out by
Okay.
this, but it still would be a little bit off the beaten path, but it would be
For
worth
sure.
it just to get that sweet Portillo's.
I think the last time I had it was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I still gotta check out this Philly cheese spot. That's
Oh, dude, next level. Rick
Cool.
Cossack has the best restaurant suggestions.
cool.
He's literally like 5 for 5 with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you name the last five? What? No, he didn't bring up Portillo.
No. So, Sonora Town? Sonora? There's like this Mexican food spot with super authentic tortillas.
Okay.
Tortillas? Tortillas? Do you ever have like a white friend who will drop something like that in conversation that's
Yeah, I struggle with it myself too. Just being mad, I never know when to use that.
when to use it, yeah.
I usually will do it if I go to a place and I know they only speak Spanish. Then I'll say tortillas. But that feels weird. It's a struggle even in my own head.
Right.
But no, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, you
Right. They
silly.
have good chorizo?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll have a burrito.
Burrito?
I got a funny story. I don't know. They won't listen to this. I had a friend who he liked to do different languages, things like that. And one time he was ordering tacos, and they asked him how many he wanted, and he said, "Tu." Yeah, dude. Tu. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, we were just. Oh, I've laughed about it for a year now.
That's great. Sonora or Sonoratown, the Philly cheesesteak place. It's
Cool.
like I think it's called Taste of Philly or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah. They just have a hood white dude punch you when you walk in the door.
Old school. I think this dude used to be in the mob.
Really?
Yeah, dude. He's like that kind of dude.
Whoa. Okay. I gotta check it out.
Family-owned business.
I bet
out
it
here.
is. Yeah, the family.
The family.
Do they have a sign that says no blacks, Mexicans, or dogs?
They don't.
Do they have one speak English? This is America.
No.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
have that. But
Well,
you
not
know.
that authentic, you know.
Well, yeah. The food usually tastes extra good there.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you can get your hands on it as a minority, it's just a special treat.
Just like a white woman.
Oh,
if you
man.
can get your hands on it. Yeah, dude. And then I ate at this Hawaiian place with him and
Oh no, is it
and
not
Wee
the
Man.
not the barbecue place that he went? Remember it was right next to Five Guys, and we decided to do Five Guys. And
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought that was good, but that wasn't. I mean,
Oh, okay, cool. What's the place you went to?
it was this place out in like way out in Orange County somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to
Cool.
remember the freaking names of these restaurants so I can
Okay,
shout these
that's
people
three.
out.
That's three.
I feel like there's 2 more.
Mm. Great.
Yeah.
Must have been real good, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Oh, there's a pizza place.
Oh, dang.
And there was one other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, a burger place. Yep.
Okay.
'Kay.
Have you been to? Never mind. I'm not gonna
What?
dox. Never mind.
Okay.
Just too close to the home. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. All right.
We don't need people knowing the general area that you're in.
Oh, gotcha.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
You have a new podcast?
I do have I have 2 new podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing
Which one do you like better? Let's get right into it.
they're both which one of your kids do you like better, Jeremiah? Don't answer that. No.
Well, I've got the answer right now.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to look at you like that. It'll change the way I view you if you have I feel like you're a equal loving guy.
I am, but like one of them's not even talking yet.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
I mean,
okay.
of course I'm gonna love the one that's like interacting
Of
more
course.
with,
Yeah,
with me
you're
and stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, she
More of a
could,
personality.
yeah. But my younger son is starting to develop personality, and that's pretty
Man.
crazy and pretty cool.
That's the weirdest part, I think.
Is it weird for you as my friend? I mean, now you've known me so long, just to
It is
have
weird.
me
They still
have
feel like
kids.
prop children.
That's so funny.
They feel like
like I hired them for a sketch.
it just feels like the director's gonna say cut and they're gonna take them back to their trailers at
Sure.
some point.
Sure.
So we're waiting for the day. Maya too. She's
Yeah.
prop wife.
Wow.
All of us. It's all Truman Show stuff.
Dude, that'd be so bizarre.
But yeah, no, I do. I have just to promote, make sure I promote them. I have 2 podcasts, Lesser Known
Yeah.
Characters with Shapel, Lacey. It's like a music podcast, and then I do Dogs of Browntown with Saul Trujillo and Hormoz Rashidi. And that's
Love
like
all of them.
brown centric.
If you haven't checked out those podcasts, definitely do so. All those guys are very, very funny comedians that
Yeah,
we all
so
kind of know through the Comedy Store.
they all just
and
got
the
passed
scene.
recently too. Saul, Hormoz,
So,
and
Hormoz
Shapel.
and Shapel. Yeah. You're next, brother.
Yeah, dude, that's the goal.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of goals, I
Go.
a couple things. I don't sleep good.
Yeah.
And so I just like stopped doing nicotine about 2 days ago. Today's day 3 of none.
Ooh, how you doing with that?
Feeling okay.
Yeah.
I'm it sucks like, but my need for a natural like sleep cycle is a little more what's keeping me in the game right now. I just want to sleep. I was noticing if I do these like Zyn packets too late at night, I'm not. It just makes your heart
You're too
race.
charged.
Yeah.
From the tobacco.
Yeah, so I've been chilling for a little while.
You know what? I
It's not
wonder.
even tobacco. It's just straight nicotine powder in like a packet.
I wonder if Steve cut that out, if his sleep would improve.
Maybe.
Because he swallows the dip.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's got to charge him up. I didn't even think about that. The
Yeah, it's
nicotine
for
giving a little
it's
bit of like a
stimulant
buzz.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was noticing I get home from work and just you feel it in your body like
Wow.
coursing, and so I stopped and yeah, I just want to get a better natural like sleep cycle. So I'm back at the gym. I'm trying to like exhaust myself and I don't know, day 2. And then on the 30th of this month I'll have 1 year no alcohol. So
Ooh,
yeah,
congrats. That's
a
awesome.
big one that I do feel.
Oh,
I've accomplished a lot, and
I bet. No more puking Joel on the road.
yeah, no more oh my God, no more just being sad all the time. You know. So
I mean, yeah, you've got a cool girlfriend that I'm getting to know better.
yeah, for sure.
Now.
Yeah, things are nice.
This seems like things are really good, dude.
Yeah. Life's hard for everybody, but I just figured why do it with ankle weights on, you know?
Sure.
It was already tough. I don't need to make it harder.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been I don't know. Yeah, it's been great. I'm excited. I think for my 1 year she's gonna make me peach cobbler. And I'm gonna get ice cream and we're gonna do that.
I freaking love peach
I do too. I've decided that is one of my top. That and chocolate chip cookies with ice cream are my top like go-to thing.
Go-to cheat meal or whatever.
Yeah, not even cheat. I just let myself have it now because I'm like,
Right, because you
Yeah.
cut other stuff out.
yeah, you're cut. I mean, if you think about it, 6 beers, that's like I don't know how many hundreds of calories.
Oh,
So
true.
now that I don't have that, if I'm just having sugar and it makes me happy, it's like it's fine, nice little treat.
Yeah, oh man, you know me.
Yeah.
I freaking, I'll go real hard in the salty paint, but then late at night,
Yeah.
Sweet corn comes around.
What's the worst thing you've eaten recently?
Ooh, that's a pretty good question.
Because mine was with you that I just did recently in Arizona. I had the that apple crumble with ice cream on
That
it.
looked good.
And it was already like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., something like that.
I felt a little strange going to Arizona not driving with you.
I know.
Because I've been to Arizona now so many times where we make that trip
Yeah.
and we roadcast or something.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, and of course, the one time I ended up flying, crazy delays all day, and I could have made it in time. I could have made it in time just driving there faster. But
yeah, we drove the day before, and it was cool. I remember we passed Albert Tacos, and I just had to point it out, you know. Shapel's pretty much vegan. He eats he's vegetarian, but I couldn't be like, hey, let's go to Albert Tacos.
Yeah.
You're going to turn right on
Arlington?
Yep.
Cool.
But we did stop. We got gas right across the street from Albert Tacos.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I didn't get to do that, but I don't know. Yeah, that was a fun show. We go back again September 28th through the 30th at Tempe.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice,
fun,
dude.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. We did this show out in Phoenix. Shout out to Zaid. He put together this amazing show called And Friends Comedy, where the theme of the show is basically people who are actually friends in comedy, and he books the show around those group of people. So it was myself, Joel Jimenez, Shapel Lacey, and Zaid, and also Lulu.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, I've been thinking about a lot now that I've been in a lot of different type of green rooms, that I'm very grateful for the group of friends that I have and the way that our green room feels, because I hear stories from other people that are,
Yeah.
it's just relaxed. It's good people, all of that. And you hear all these horror stories about, the situations people got to deal with. And so I'm so grateful for the people around me and the way, I don't know, it doesn't feel like work,
Yeah.
Nobody, even if it is say you with the clips and the cameras, you set that up so that you can have your peace of mind to come back in the green room and just be a person. Where there are some people that make that, all of those things, their entire being, and it rubs against the people that are in there sometimes, and it can be a little weird.
That's why I always show up super early, because I never want the tech side of stuff to ever influence how I'm feeling about the show or whatever. Because that can definitely happen if you don't prep, or you go too last minute. I had to go straight from the airport to that show, which is always a little bit of a stressor, and I got to do that this week too because of my flight in Florida. The only one I could get was day of, and I couldn't. I got to go straight from the flight straight to the venue to set up.
Yeah, tough.
But that's part of it,
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I consider the work part of it is the not comedy stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And it's all perspective. You could be like Bill Burr said, roofing in July in Florida.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So to go to a club set up, it's stressful, but it's not the worst job.
What's a favorite recent gig that you've had?
Oh man. Dang, that's a good one. We just did San Diego, the second show.
You and Shapel?
Yeah,
or?
mic drop. Yeah, me, Shapel,
nice.
Lulu, and
how's
Audrey
that club?
Stewart. It was cool, man. It was great. Yeah, the food is good.
Okay.
They're like that's one of their things. It's we have real food here.
Like a legit restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really fun, man. It was the second show I thought was really great. I'm trying to think, what else have I done? I got to open up Annie Wood maybe 4 weeks ago, something. Whenever she did
it was
it
a live show in the main room.
Letterman, yeah. And Jen just tapped me hey, go open this, and I got to go up and first, and it was awesome, dude. It was the first time in a long time I felt the roll of laughter from the back of the main room. It feels like a bit of a wave.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of crazy. I say my favorite, the other night at Avery's, was insane.
That was a fun set.
I was like, what is going on right now? Because you caught the spirit, dude. You were I couldn't. I don't know. It was just. It's hard to explain, man.
Yeah, that was super fun.
When the questions are getting laughs, you know.
Yeah, I got people exactly like inside my mind in my wavelength.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Which is like if I can do that every single time, that's literally the goal of comedy. If you can get people to think exactly how you came up with it and how you got there.
Yeah, you can just go, okay, and they already know what's like. They're like, please do it.
Yeah.
He did the thing.
Exactly. Yeah, that was super fun.
That was my favorite thing to watch as of recent, but yeah, things have been good, man. I'm getting I'm starting to get closer to like that 30 plus minute mark of like material finally. It took me too long. So that feels good. Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking doing it.
I know.
How about you? Good. What's your favorite thing you've done as of recent? Sets or whatever.
I've just been trying to like since I released a special earlier this year, I'm trying to just have as much fun as possible. If that happens to be material that night, then I lean into it. But if it happens to be riffing and crowd work, then I'll lean into that.
Great.
But I've just been working on stuff casually, and then when I go on the road, I really try to tighten stuff since when there's 4 or 5 shows over the weekend.
But I'm excited about tonight. I think it'll...
Yeah, we're headed to we're doing Jason Ellis and Friends show, which I got to be honest, I don't really do these shows that are this far away, but I like Jason a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do anything. You call me. I'm kidding.
Just because when I go this far to do a gig, the goal now is to be headlining the show. But
yeah.
He was putting this show together. I really like Jason, and I'm trying to find more ways to work with him and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll do it. And they told me you were on the lineup. I was like, oh, let's freaking go, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting to that point now where when people hit me up, like I'm not saying I'm like too good for this stuff, but like somebody will hit me up to come to San Diego for like.
That's hard.
$75 or something.
It's hard when you've done it a bunch over the years. It's like, okay, well, that's a 5 or 6 hour round trip.
Yeah.
That is, I'd love to do the time, but man, that's a lot.
Yeah. It took us like 3 the other day to get there, and it's like.
I'm doing Bakersfield tomorrow, and I'm trying to figure out like how long it's going to take.
You're doing the Well? Mm-hmm. That's going to be fun. I love that place.
How long did it take for you guys to drive up there?
Oh, man, I don't remember. I feel like just a little, like maybe 2 hours, a little over that, I think. Because I always get it confused with, what's the other city that's past Bakersfield? Starts with an S, I think. Oh, God, I always blank on this. No, not S, Fresno.
Oh, Fresno.
Yeah, I get it confused with that. I know that's further. That's like maybe an hour further away.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, the Well is sick, dude. You're going to have a great time.
Heck yeah, dude.
They set up a nice charcuterie board and drinks and all that. They got food. I'm pretty stoked to eat tonight at Ontario, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, brother. I had a light meal so I could eat some.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Yeah, I'm also like trying to not do caffeine past a certain point of the day, and that's a little tough because I start to get sleepy and now I just got to push through it because I know that if I have it, I won't sleep tonight. So, yeah.
So you work as a door guy at the world-famous Comedy Store. I would love to hear if you have any door guy Comedy Store stories.
Okay.
That come to mind or that you can think of any horrible customers, any crazy nights that you've seen happen there where you've had to throw somebody out or fights breaking out or literally just cool comedian things that you've seen.
Yeah.
Like people popping in or whatever.
Oh, man.
I know there's probably a lot.
Yeah, it's funny because we do on the Doorcast. I've told a bunch of these. I'm trying to think of what. I mean, the coolest one was one night, and he started to like talk about it a little bit. People call him Cigar Mark now, but Marin, when he first kind of started doing this, would like light up a cigar and just hang out by the back door. And so I remember one night just being there, back door, and he was just smoking a cigar, and we were just hanging out, like telling us like stories and how like where the phones used to be inside and all that, and like it was just cool, man. It was just like normal. I couldn't, Van Corona got some photos of it.
Dude, he documents some of the coolest freaking things at the store.
Yeah.
There's a handful of people who've come through there. Him, Van Corona, Troy Conrad.
Yeah, Liz
Vig. Oh,
Matt.
my goodness. Yeah, Masisco.
Yeah. Fuck, I never know how to say his last name. Masisco.
Yeah.
Cool.
But, yeah, they've gotten some amazing shots over the years where I'm like, oh, dude, these could go in a book tomorrow.
Yeah,
these are so
for
dope.
sure.
Marin, I brought up Marin one night. I don't know if I told you this. I was in the original room, and I was stoked to bring him up. Anytime I get to bring up, like, Marin or Sebastian or any of those guys, I'm like, this is just so cool.
Was this recently?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And I go, it's really cool. At the very beginning of the show, you saw a door guy open this show. And this next guy coming to stage, he's done tons of specials on Netflix and Epics, blah, blah, blah. But he started out here as a door guy. Please welcome to the stage the great Mark Marin. And the first thing he says when he gets to the stage, he goes, this guy makes it sound like I never stopped working here. That I've been working here for 30 years. Like, we can't get rid of this guy.
That's funny.
And he just turned it. It was so funny. I thought I gave such a nice, perfect intro, and he found a way
to make
in his
grumpy,
Mark way to make a grumpy,
that's great,
pessimistic. And then I said, I will give you that intro again. He's like, nah, it was funny. It's fine.
Oh, my God. I told you the time I was working cover booth, and he stood next to me, and you were on stage singing or doing something with the ghost. He goes, oh, no.
I love that.
He just didn't know following that energy or whatever.
Because I remember you told me that night I was having a good set.
Yeah, you were riffing about something. You were singing or some shit, and then he's like, oh no. What's happening? Something. He said something.
Yeah.
I wrote it down somewhere because it was so funny.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, the first thing he said that night after he went up, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's such a specific thing, man.
I mean, it's a different pace altogether. I do that. I honestly have to do that with people who are filthy. Because I'm not like, I'll be dirty, like how I am with certain things, but like I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm filthy, and so that can sometimes be a hard energy for me to follow if it's just flat out like
the pussy.
yeah. Then I'm like, okay, well, especially if I'm trying to work on stuff like some cleaner stuff about my kids or something. I'm like, so I've got 2 kids.
Talk about fisting.
I'm like, okay,
pussy.
Okay, dude, that's how it was at the Skankfest stand up on the spot when we filmed it last year. I literally had to tell the crowd, I was like, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
There's no, if you guys, if literally, like, let the comedians ramp up to that.
Yeah.
But if you're yelling out horribly dark stuff, you're taking the wind out of their sail because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. Suicide.
Because people always, like sometimes people will comment, like, is Jeremiah telling them to, because some comments have been like, some comics have mentioned on the show, like, Jeremiah told us to keep it clean, which I didn't say to them. I literally told the audience, I'm like, you guys don't start off crazy dirty.
Yeah, it's just
because
also
we'll ramp up
to
that.
Dildos.
Dude, every show, I literally have to tell them. I'm like, yo, chill on that. Like, we've had so many comedians cover that topic. It's not even fun to hear as a suggestion anymore.
It just, I love thinking about the person's thought process where they're just like, all right, I'm going to do it. This
is my moment.
This is it.
Yeah.
Dildo!
Yeah.
It's like fucking Kenny Powers or something. Like, just this, like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Am I taking the 110 South?
Oh, shit. Sorry. 10 East San Bernardino. Sorry.
Did it stay on 10 East?
Yes.
Worst co-pilot ever.
Sorry. And then you're going to get in 3 miles, the 60 East.
Oh, okay. Cool. Love it.
I just finished The Righteous Gemstones. Have you watched that?
No,
okay.
But I'm curious if I would like that.
Yeah.
Because for me, I have a weird thing. I still have, like, because I grew up in the church so much, it's sometimes hard for me to even enjoy parody.
I get it.
Of it, because I still have this weird thing where sacrilege to me is harder for me to take than the filthiest, worst jokes.
For sure.
But for whatever reason, I'm just like, like, I think it got ingrained in me so hard as a kid that, like, don't mock God, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we've talked about this. I told you that Neil Brennan once said that, like, for me, for Catholicism, that Catholicism is like a Gatorade bottle that you, no matter how much you wash it out to put water in it, it'll always taste a little bit like Gatorade. Yeah. I feel the same way with certain things. I'm like, oh, man.
But is it a funny show?
Yeah, it is a funny show. It has a lot of heart, and I don't think that they're, I don't think it's really sacrilegious, really. I think that the characters are sort of like crazy people, but I mean, there's like funny people, but I don't think they ever really like poke fun at the religion.
Interesting. It's more like they're just kind
flawed
of
characters.
Right.
More than anything.
I might enjoy it then.
Yeah, I think that's what I like too. Was like there's like moments where you almost like tear up and stuff, and you're like, oh, this is and it feels like they kept that as like a bit of a North Star, like while writing it, like keeps it grounded and kind of like this family is still these people, no matter how like fucked up they are. But
and Adam Devine's in that, yeah.
Adam Devine is in it, yeah. Everybody's really great on it too. Like the actors are phenomenal.
He's one of those guys who I wouldn't say we're necessarily friends, but more just like friendly acquaintances.
Yeah.
Where I see him maybe once or twice a year.
Yeah.
But we always have fun conversations and always funny riffs together. But that's just our relationship.
Yeah.
He's like a friend of like the last time I saw him was at Adam Ray's wedding.
Okay.
They're really close. They've been buddies for a long time.
Adam Ray would be great on that show too. Righteous Gemstones.
Dude, he's been killing it lately, man.
Yeah. I told you that Dr. Phil special was great.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know what to expect, and it was just like so fun.
He came through for sure.
And he just dropped a special.
Yeah.
Like a couple days ago.
I know. Shout out to our buddy Adam Ray. Check out his new special, and you may recognize there's a guy a troubled teenager named Darwin that appears in the Dr. Phil Live with Bill Burr.
Yeah, that guy, I'm worried about him.
I'm worried about that guy too, to be honest.
Dude,
he's going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he'll probably grow up and get a corporate ass job, and he'll be fine.
We'll see, man. I don't know.
Or he'll kill his first girlfriend.
that could happen too.
Dang. Or he might shoot up a school, you know? I don't know.
Dude, you don't know, man.
Anything is possible with that guy.
What if you find out that Darwin is Big J's origin story?
Oh, my God. That would be great. I believe it.
Right? That's where the fingerless gloves
there's a few more years for some really bad things to happen. For that to happen, you know? Yeah, dude. I been doing some, like, spring cleaning lately, and this is a weird, not weird, but I finally got rid of a lot of costumes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. My I had to clean out the garage.
Where did you put them? Like, did you throw them away?
Well, so it's a long story. So
I want to hear it because what Joel's referring to. Over the years of Joel and I doing Kill Tony, we have acquired literally bins.
Let's go by pounds. It was heavy.
I mean, it's at least I would say, no joke, probably 100 to 150 pounds easily.
Yeah.
Easily. And that's not even an exaggeration. It might even be heavier than that.
Yeah.
Of the amount of costumes that we acquired, because what we would do is we wouldn't get rid of costumes after we did it, unless the costumes were really expensive when we knew it was going to be a one-off. But we didn't know what characters were going to pop and that we might bring back as recurring characters. So we had to have kind of a huge collection of costumes to be ready at any moment to bring back just in case. Just in case kind of thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, you had to go buy it again, or like some of these things I drove all around
Dude,
literal towns, not just town.
The prep for the weekly Kill Tonys, nobody will understand how much we really put into that. I mean, and that's why it showed when the characters were good and stuff, is because we really put a lot of effort in.
The driving, it was ridiculous. But yeah, so we had to I had to clean out the garage. We just have to like clean it out, and I'm not the cleanest person. They were just kind of everywhere. What I could give to Goodwill, I gave away. The stuff that was just sort of tattered, and then also there have been times like my cat got into the garage and like peed on a bunch of stuff, so like that stuff just had to go.
Yeah, that's got to be thrown out immediately. Yeah.
But to be honest, it feels good to like, only because I was just like, there was a lot of stress around that, like holding on to the things because I never knew what I would need. Oh shit! Like this week we're doing UPS. I don't know where that is. I gotta like dig through everything. So like just be like to give it away or throw it away.
Give it away now.
To not have. So I still have a lot of like cleaning to do, but yeah, that was definitely a chapter closed for now.
Yeah.
I feel like if I ever did a costume thing again, I would do it by design where it wasn't too crazy of a thing to figure out. You're going to get on the 60 East Pomona.
Okay, cool. Get over
me,
one.
Friend.
So people ask me this question all the time, and I'm sure they ask you the question all the time too. And they ask me if I miss Kill Tony.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a little bit of a mixed response for me personally when people ask me that question, because I do kind of feel like it is a chapter that needed to close when it did.
Yeah.
But I definitely do miss elements of it.
Yeah,
for
sure, man. I get sentimental thinking about shit on the road or like inside jokes we had and moments on stage, and like I'll watch old stuff and be like, wow, like we were there. It just, there's a lot of emotion connected to it for me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the main thing that I miss is doing the weekly characters with friends.
Yeah.
Because that is a different kind of comedy high for me than stand-up is.
Yeah, for sure.
Than scripted sketches, than even improv with a team is, than stand-up on the spot is. All of them, for me, have different kind of highs and different kind of payoffs.
Yeah.
Comedically.
There was nothing like it. I mean, like that,
Well, it was very unique. We created something that was literally, that hadn't been done before for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what I was really proud of, is like, yo, that didn't exist before or after. This is what we did.
Yeah, you're right. That is really cool. A good way to look at it. I miss when a fucking joke would hit, like those quick moments. I saw you do it in Arizona the other day. I had a flashback. Like someone said something to Shapel, and then you came up right after him, and you asked them what they do. The guy was trying to be a douchebag. He said taxidermy, and you go, oh, that's weird because Chappelle's gonna stuff you later. And I was like, for that, in that split second, I was like, that's my guy right there. That's the guy. Right. That's what we did, like that fucking thing. And it kind of took me back to that, and that I missed, that quick twitch thing. There were jokes that felt like a gift from God or the universe. Like as your mouth was opening, it hit you and it came out, and I can't even explain it. And I'm glad it's on video and documented. But there were those crazy gifts from the universe or whatever. That I missed that.
I do. Part of me does think. And of course, hindsight is 20/20. But I do think if it was shot how it is now, back when we did it.
Yeah. What?
It's a different.
Yeah.
It's a different experience altogether.
Yeah.
I that was one thing I begged for, was a camera dedicated to the band.
Yeah.
I had a lot of creative things that
yeah, for sure.
that butted heads over time.
People got to find what they're finding on their own terms,
Of course.
Everybody's on their journey.
But for me, you know, my director mindset.
Of course, yeah.
I always was trying to elevate the band more and more. And honestly, that's probably where some of the confrontation came from. Is literally it became one camp against the next at different. You can literally see it at different points of the show sometimes.
Yeah, there's compilations.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I don't even know about that.
Yeah. I'll tell you later.
Oh wow.
But
that's crazy.
but also I think a lot of great like fucking not to like be too like to pontificate about it too much, but a lot of the art came from that battle, that like inner struggle of like. Of us doing our thing, that happening, like, it did create some really great moments.
Oh, whoa, Frank, I'm
College football fans, are you ready for week 1? DraftKings Sportsbook is hooking you up with a can't-miss offer to start the season strong. This week, new customers can bet just $5 on college football and score $200 in bonus bets instantly. Who do I think is going to win? I think it's going to be KU, University of Kansas, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, go KU. Change comes fast. The only thing that's a lock is DraftKings Sportsbook. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code SAX. That's S-A-X. New customers can score $200 in bonus bets instantly when they bet just $5 on college football. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code SAX.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. See dkng.co/football for eligibility, terms, and responsible gambling resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
DraftKings. So much fun.
Yeah. Well, the only thing when I knew that, and maybe this is too inside.
Yeah.
But some of the last shows when I was like, oh, this is the show is changing in a different way, where I think that it's not going to work anymore.
Yeah.
When we started getting edited out.
Yeah.
When they started making edits of bits. Specifically, I did Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, and they cut some of the stuff that I did because they didn't like the back and forth. And I'm like, oh, if this live show is being edited now, then this is done.
Changed. Yeah,
it's changed because as soon as that happened, I was like, this isn't the same dynamic anymore. And sure enough, the shelf life was that was towards the end of. Before
and I want to be clear too. We're not saying it's bad. Like we understand. Like,
no. I'm not saying. I'm literally saying. Sorry to cut you off.
No. Please.
That I'm just saying like there was the dynamics I saw in real time changing, and I'm like, oh, this. There's an expiration date on
evolved.
This particular shade of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what they're doing now is amazing. Obviously, it's bigger than it's ever been.
For sure. Yeah, and I think because. I think also, since Tony created it and like him and Brian, they've had their own they're on their own like mental path to what they want the show to end up becoming.
And that's the thing for me, I think, where I'm like, at the end of the day, it's their show. It's something.
Absolutely, yeah.
But what we created is our own thing, and I'm like, how do we still? I still Jones a little bit for that live character thing. Even doing it with Adam was like refreshing to do it on stage live as a character with Burr and Dr. Phil.
That's as close as you can get, I feel like, to that.
Well, that's the thing is
main
like
room.
Dude, totally. Yeah. I was like, this is kind of bizarre.
Wow.
But it was like a weird like alternate distorted reality. I'm like, this is like, I don't know. I'm just like, because I want to do something that's like a live sketch show.
Yeah.
But with characters and stuff like that. But obviously, the thing that's a little difficult is whatever version, even it could be the most different thing, it's still going to be compared in a way to that, which could be fine, which is fine. But people compare Stand Up on the Spot to Kill Tony, and I'm like, those shows are literally so night and day different if you actually watch the shows.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
mean,
think
it's like Wayne's World and SNL, you know?
They're always
like,
going to be...
It's just like, yeah, it came from there, but this is its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, it's been a long time. I feel like it's also now to the point where enough time has passed where this new fan base, they don't really even like know that era. And so now at this point, it's almost like a detriment. It can be a detriment to the live show to even like bring that, because they're like, well, you're shitting in my cereal.
Dude, I felt that when we did that show in Austin for sure. The pushback, and I mean literally the pushback online. I was getting messages like equal amount of hate to love, like equal.
For sure.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But so that felt like just a moment for me mentally where I was like, oh, okay, like this is like, it's time to figure out. Or I mean, I had already been figuring out my own path, but it was like a very clear
that's why I'm kind of stoked for you, everything that's going on with you, like with the Comedy Store, and you're doing 2 podcasts, and you've just been really productive lately. I'm just proud of everything you're doing, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, trying, man. We'll see. I have a lot of ideas. I mean, I got the band too, so that's been going good.
Oh yeah, dude, Mad Peaceful.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's with Shapel, Lacey,
Chroma Chris. Our friend Ryan from the Improv, Ryan Clark, and our friend Chase, who lives in Seattle, but he flies down for shows.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah,
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, he's.
Have I met him?
I don't know. Maybe at the store or something before, but like he's almost like irreplaceable. So like we just we deal with it. We figure out when we can get him down here. He's so good.
Dude, another couple people that I'm really excited for right now is our buddies Josh Adam Myers and Elemental P.
Yeah, they're on the Jelly Roll.
Nick Liberator and Joel Rukowski and Dan Lacey. They're all on the Jelly Roll tour, opening for Jelly Roll, like emceeing the shows. And dude, talk about a cool story for the Elemental P guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick was working before that tour in a CD store.
Wow.
Selling CDs.
Yeah.
Like, and he's been doing and been a phenomenal drummer for so many years.
Yeah.
And doing different cover bands and different groups. He's auditioned for a lot of huge different bands and filled in and sat in for different drummers and stuff like that. And same with Joel Rukowski. Just killing it. Like,
yeah, they're awesome.
It's so
they're great
cool,
musicians, man. I was
and those are our buddies through the Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
It's very cool to see.
I would love if whenever they come back, if they do it again, but they do that like the Beastie Boys cover band and like the 90s thing. Yeah, it's so fun to watch. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. They're just doing fucking stadiums and shit right now.
Yeah,
dude.
That's pretty. It's pretty cool to see different friends like popping up like in different like stadium shows. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. I don't even know how to like digest that, you know. But no, it's they've been working hard for a really long time and good dudes. So I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody's got a turn coming around that carousel,
yeah,
baby.
For sure. No, you're goddamn right.
Yes, sir. So sometimes it takes some of us a little longer to hop on and not get hit by the bars.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about that too. It's like there are people who their whole mindset is that every time they try to get on, they get hit by the bar, and then that becomes their head. They go, I can't get on there.
That's their cross to bear.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because then you set yourself up for that. I've just recently crossed that thing where I go, I'm going to get on.
Yeah.
Like, or I'm here. I'm near this thing. It's a possibility. I just have to like grab onto the bar and like get in there.
Yeah, and then some people decide to not get on the ride. They decide to be the ride operator.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, for sure.
You know, they go more behind the scenes.
And some people are carnies. They lose their teeth and do methamphetamines and you know, buy a revolver.
Yeah, man.
You know,
dude, do you ever remember that? Did you ever go to carnivals as a kid very often?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember this game? I don't know if this was universal, but this was a game that was in the Midwest that was so freaking hard.
Okay.
It was a ladder game.
Yeah.
Dude.
Of course, where like...
Yes.
So, go on YouTube because there are clips of people teaching people how to beat it. And, like, they go against... They show you the science of why people lose all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That and the basketball thing. But I remember... Yeah, I remember the rope game.
Okay, so what is the science behind it?
I don't really know. It's been a while since I've watched it, but there are videos. There are videos on YouTube of people...
Now I'm so freaking curious.
Showing you how to do it. I think... Basically, they show you like which hand to go, how to like keep it because it's on one thing up front, one thing in the back, right?
Yeah.
It's a square ladder. Yeah. Did you ever?
I can never do it. I can
feel
never
like you're just long enough to
I just
win.
jump. Well, there's a rule that you can't jump to do it. You have to be completely settled at the top to ring the bell or whatever. There's another carnival game, if you remember, the big buckets with the wood and the ball, and you'd have to try to bounce it off. But that's like I guess people would chuck it too hard. Like it's like a roll thing.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I threw a dart and I hit one of the operators in the leg with a dart.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Nothing. I mean, I was young. I threw the dart and I remember it getting stuck in his leg.
What the frick?
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Don't worry, that's my bad leg.
Don't worry,
Can't feel it anyway.
Haven't felt anything in that leg for 32 years.
Exactly. No, he probably hasn't. It might have been wood. I don't know.
Wow.
I remember at Six Flags they used to do a thing where they would
that leg's got termites. Don't worry about that one. I got to change that out pretty soon here.
Guess your weight. That's a good one. They had to guess it.
Oh yeah, dude. Can you? I mean, that'd be so brutal to.
If they're wrong.
If they're wrong, like a girl.
They go too high.
Yeah. It's like.
All right, I think you're
600 pounds.
Yeah, 342.
What? I'm just 205.
Oh, well, you
Well,
know very well.
You lose, bitch.
Yeah.
You're done.
Oh man. Yeah, I remember getting on a weird like some ride where you like sit in the baskets and they swing you upside down. And I remember the bars not being very good. They're all like rusty. And,
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
I love some of those memes that go up online. Like it's like things that we did in the 90s that were like considered fine.
Yeah,
or
and
whatever.
now it's like insane.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably way more of them for 70s and 80s and stuff like that, but
Oh yeah.
it's just fun to look at that stuff because you're like, oh yeah, like that was no sweat.
Man.
We just go on those rides. You'd stick to the wall just from the force.
Yeah,
No
I used to
seatbelts or
like
anything.
that one. Yeah.
I used to love that one.
Yeah,
There'd
now
be
I'd probably
people-
puke immediately.
There'd be
dude.
kids who I would know who would crawl on the wall like while it was mid.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember people like standing and stuff. Like,
Yeah, jumping up. Like you'd throw your hat up against the
Yeah.
wall and then go around.
dude, yeah,
dumb
those
tricks.
were cool, man. Yeah, I've realized I've become way more sensitive to roller coasters. I went to Six Flags not too long ago with Baldinger, Fifi Dosh, and Laura Bites.
Oh, cool, man.
And Laura's like all about like roller coasters and
Is she
shit.
really?
Yeah, she's insane.
Interesting.
But I was like, I don't know if I can do. I'm not a roller coaster person.
Yeah.
I used to be, but I feel like 90% of them, my eyes were closed for, I went on rides I had never gone on because they were just, I had a line when I was a kid.
My spicy tolerance is still the same, but you know what does affect me a little bit more now is if I eat really late at night, I do feel not great in the morning.
Yeah.
I'd have a little bit more of that sugar hangover or that food hangover where I'm like, oh.
My spice tolerance is okay, but my stomach doesn't take it the way it used to. Like I can handle it in the mouth, like it's not killing me.
Gotcha, but
tomorrow it's like
the next day.
Yeah, or even just it feels like I burned a hole in my stomach or something.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
We did something on Scissor Bros recently.
Oh no.
That I want to try again, but it was so brutal. It was a spicy peanut challenge.
Okay.
And dude, it was a Carolina Reaper peanut, and man.
And Steve put it in his butt or something?
No, we just couldn't handle it.
Dang.
Like it was just. And you know that my tolerance
of course.
is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, for
dude,
sure.
We were supposed to eat a whole vial of them, and
Man.
I had like 4 or 6,
Dang,
and I tapped out after that.
Well, that dust, too, the way they dust them, it hits different,
It hit me in the back of the throat, and I'm like, I can handle the mouth, but like it just kept hitting the back of my throat, and I was done.
Yeah, there are some things too that just they burn the lining of your lips, and that shit hurts.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys ever done a wasabi thing?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love wasabi. That stuff hurts though.
Yeah, that's temporary though.
Yeah.
That's to me one of the easier spices because
Yeah.
even when you do a lot, it's done in about 20 seconds or
For
so.
sure.
But that's where the Reaper and those kind of hot sauces are real rough. They don't let up. They just keep. Sometimes they get worse.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about the last time I did Scissor Brothers. I had to chug the syrup. That was awful.
You took that like a champ.
It was one of the worst things I've ever done.
People got mad at me because I gave up too early on that one. I was like, my stomach was already messed up, and I did not commit to that. And you took it. The barf from the syrup was so gnarly looking.
Yeah, it was.
Only at patreon.com/scissorbros.
Oh, is it really the uncensored version?
Yeah, because that stuff, for whatever reason, when it's like considered self-harm, it gets flagged on YouTube, and then like.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like weird like bulimia groups or something where they can't like promote that stuff.
Out of all the sicknesses,
yeah,
I always was like, bulimia could be cool.
Really?
Only because I'm like, you could eat all that food.
Yeah, I know.
And then you barf it up.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Right?
Tonight, do it up. Do you know if this is like one of the improvs that's connected to like a umami burger or one?
Oh, my boy getting hungry?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have wings.
I'm getting
maybe a
hungry.
burger.
I would like that.
Yeah, I'm feeling. This is where I feel the gym. I went to jiu-jitsu today from like 11 to 1, and then I like start to feel like, oh man, but.
Dude, I swear, my basketball for me has been like my new form of therapy.
Cool. Yeah.
Of getting my demons out as far as like energy and just like pent up like sometimes anger.
Yeah.
I never take it out on other players, but I take it out on like the situation, like
the ball. No.
Last night I was missing some dumb shots, and I was just like, I was just like battle cry, and like it's acceptable in the gym and like on the court, like when people get pissed. So like it's a great outlet for me.
For sure.
I mean, you'll see me sometimes have those fake breakdowns during my sets.
Yeah.
And I'll sometimes use those as fun.
Yeah, you kind of
ways to release. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm starting to realize that too, that I have to stay busy and active, otherwise the little demons start crawling into my ears, dude. Yeah. That's another reason I wanted to stop the nicotine and all that. It was just messing with how I feel, and I didn't like it. It made me feel a little bit disconnected, and I don't know. People can call me a pussy if they want, but I'm like,
hey man, everybody has their own issues that they have to deal with.
Yeah, but it was fun. It definitely kept me off alcohol for a long time, and then now I'm like, maybe it's time to let it go. Who knows? Maybe I'll go back on it, but for now, I'm gonna see how my sleep gets and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just starting to get our second boy in a better sleeping state, but he was way harder than Wilder.
Really? Like up all night and stuff?
This guy does not.
Man.
Yeah, he does not want to go down as easily. So we're figuring that out.
Have you tried an uppercut? Sorry, I'm joking.
Ever tried doing a leg drop on that baby?
Yeah, dude. Choking him out.
Yeah. Driving around out here. I don't know where we're at exactly right now, but we're headed to...
I think we're in Rosemead area.
Ontario. We're heading through... We'll be going through the Orange counties and the Inland Empire. This is considered Inland Empire, right?
I don't know if we're there yet.
We're not there yet.
I don't know if Rosemead is, but yeah.
But Ontario is?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Then we go, Rosemead, Montebello, Whittier, City of Industry,
Mm-hmm.
Covina, San Dimas,
Dude,
Pomona,
when I hear San Dimas, I always think
Raging Waters,
no. I
Oh.
always think of
Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
San Dimas.
Yeah, dude. I watched a clip from that last night that was pretty wild. Where
What?
they hug.
Where they
Have you
hug?
seen it? Where they hug and he drops a slur.
No, what does he say?
I can't say it.
You can't? Well, what is it?
They hug and he goes,
Oh.
yeah.
What part? I don't remember that.
I don't know. It's been years since I've seen it. There's a part where he's like telling him something nice. He hugs him and then they let go and he says it and then
Okay. Somebody's I was
say it, dude.
talking with somebody about this. Like,
Yeah.
will there be movies again
Mm-hmm.
that go as hard in the paint as like the scary movies and stuff like that? They don't
Oh, man.
give an F, dude. Because
I don't know.
Because I know, like, obviously everybody talks about the cancel culture thing, but do you think that people after a while kind of get tired of the censorship and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Where
I'm sure they'll hit a breaking point. I mean, South Park's pretty crazy.
no, they've stayed crazy, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, why is there only a couple shows like the South Parks and stuff like that out
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
the Family Guys who really go for those insane jokes?
It's
Because animation is, dude, that's a different world. When you
Yeah.
do the live, you can get away with so much more because you're hiding behind different voices and
scary
different
movie,
characters.
dude.
But I'm just saying, some of the jokes and stuff in Scary Movie and just movies of that time period, and that's literally just 2000s. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about early 2000s compared to now.
Yeah.
Will there be a cyclical thing where they want the no holds bar
Yeah,
comedy?
I think so. I think you can only take so much before people start to go like, maybe we need this. You know, something will happen. There will be like an outlier who like pops off. You know, I don't think we're done. Everything's circular.
Because
Look at- yeah.
there's like that. Well, I've heard about this app called Rumble. Have you heard about that?
No.
It's like a. This is just what I've heard, so you can correct me in the comments, guys. This
Yeah.
is just what I've heard. It's kind of like a very right-leaning YouTube,
Okay.
but it's uncensored.
Okay.
But
Oh shit. Dude.
so I guess they put some pretty wild stuff on there, like for
I
freedom of
bet
speech
they
and do whatever. But Andrew Nicholas was telling me that for one of the skating tournaments, Nike dropped sponsoring the event because it went on Rumble.
Wow.
So it's like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we
anytime
don't want to be
money's
affiliated
involved,
with.
Yeah, they're a big business company, you know.
But one of the great quotes from one of the GOATs of all time as far as sales go is Michael Jordan. When they wanted him to make a political statement, he goes, Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I kind of love that. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, like, you guys do your politics stuff. I'm going to keep making money by just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I know you want me to be a voice of
For sure.
for certain things, but yeah.
Well, you can do more change from the inside, you know, than whatever. You can. He's probably given a lot of money to certain things and shit like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's more important than words.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, those tacos look good, dude.
Boom Boom. At
New
Waba.
Asian-inspired Boom Boom tacos. That
Mm.
middle one, we'll have one of each.
Oh, and just what we were talking about at the beginning of the podcast. Accidentes.
Yeah,
Carl
exactly.
Dominguez, Law Firm. 800-777-7777.
Can you remember that?
That's a lot of sevens, bro. It's your lucky day.
Dude, that guy looks like a psychopath. None of these guys on billboards, like lawyers, would I be blown away if they got caught up in some sort of crazy controversy.
Dude, I've been watching Better Call Saul,
Oh, yeah, I haven't
and
seen
I
it yet.
freaking love it.
Cool. Yeah,
I
I love
love it,
Breaking
dude.
Bad. I gotta.
Dude, if you like Breaking Bad, in some ways, this is I won't say it's, sometimes it's better than
Cool.
Breaking Bad.
Awesome.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because Breaking Bad can sometimes feel a little bit too heavy at times.
Yeah, for sure.
But this show is it's good in a different way, and I just like the character of Saul.
Yeah, me too.
So much.
He was one of my favorite characters on Breaking Bad, man.
He's had such a cool career.
For sure. Bob Odenkirk.
Dude,
did you watch
sketch.
No One? Or
I did Nobody.
Yeah, Nobody. That was good.
Yeah.
I liked it
I
a lot.
liked it. I liked it. I mean, he did sketch for years.
Mr. Show, right?
Yeah. Or wait, Kids in the Hall?
No, I think it was Mr. Show.
I think you're right, Mr. Show. Who did Kids in the Hall?
That was oh fuck, what are their names? The biggest one is Foley. Dave Foley.
Yeah, we got to have you and Shapel back on Scissor Bros.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Because I don't think Shapel has done it yet.
Okay.
To my knowledge, unless I'm blanking.
Have you ever had two people on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it sometimes works out well for the challenges when we have two.
Okay, cool.
So we can do a 2v2.
Yeah. That would be. You might have to clear some of these challenges through me for Shapel. There's a lot of stuff where he's like, I ain't doing that.
Right.
You know. Or he could just tag me and I'll do it. Yeah.
Dude, if we did a cheer challenge, that'd be so fun.
Oh my! I mean, dude, he's a world champion.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know. That's what would be fun.
I mean, with Shapel, I mean, yeah, I don't even know. My first thought was like, what if he coached each of us on our own separate thing?
Oh, that could be good.
And the three of us did it, and then we got voted on, where he was just the coach for it.
That could be good too.
He could spot us for like flips and stuff because I know he can do that. He knows how to like.
That's funny.
You know, he's taught people how to tumble and do all that shit.
Oh my goodness, that could be really fun.
Dude, I've watched some of his old competitions, man. It's kind of crazy. That fool gets air.
Yeah.
Like he can do splits where his legs go like in the air, like towards his ears. You know. He was serious business. Which is hilarious. Yeah, that would be really fun to do.
I still wonder, part of me, you know, people always ask me, Jeremiah wonders, what are you wondering about?
Yeah.
I still wonder if it's possible. I've never been able to dunk, right?
Okay.
I've been a white guy who has...
Your whole life? You've been a white guy?
I was born a white guy. I'm stuck a white guy.
Yeah, okay.
And I've never been able to actually dunk. Now, I can get rim, and... It's one of those things where if I trained, if I really trained my legs and did like a vert program, would I be able to actually dunk?
I think so. I think I've watched people do like a year, like time lapse of them getting it, but I thought it'd be really funny if you did a year and on the final you can't
Dude,
do it.
I hit the ball just square on the rim, just like exactly where it was.
No, that would be a good vlog, dude. If you started like
seriously leg training.
Yeah, I think they have. Remember those shoes they used to sell they were for like basketball? They had like a, I don't know, the front was different.
Like resistance?
Something, yeah. But if you started
I know
doing
what you're
like
talking about. Yeah.
weights, I bet that by the end of I mean, how far off are you?
I think I'm kind of far at the moment. I don't think it's.
We should find out. We should ask like a scientist if it's like a total losing battle or if it's something that is achievable through like working.
Yeah, because I'm like, you know, I'm in my mid-30s now.
You're gonna get on the 10 East San Bernardino.
And it would have to be literally in the next year or two because as you start approaching 40, it's not. It's not. It becomes less and less. Viable.
I would love to watch the progress through a year.
Wouldn't that? I mean,
yeah, you do
but
it
that's
once.
such a huge commitment.
You update it once a month.
Right.
You know, every month at the 30th of every month or 31st, whatever. You do a different thing. You know.
Well, it'd be nice too to get the actual. You know those. They have the bars where you slap the bar.
Okay.
To show the actual growth.
Yeah.
It's your vert. It's a vert.
A vertical jump thing.
It's a vertical jump.
If anyone's got one of those, send it to Jeremiah for free. We're going to begin this journey.
Dude, the vert challenge over a year. People are like, oh, skateboarding? I'm like, no.
Vertical jump, dude. That's awesome. I would love that. That made me stoked.
I watched a Disney movie about this kid who... Yeah, man, I still watch Disney movies, dog.
No, you have kids, dude.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They were asleep, but anyway.
Okay, cool.
It's about this kid who learned how to dunk, who was like this short kid.
Yeah.
And about tracking his his vert and everything like that. And I'm wondering.
Wait, is that a documentary?
No.
Oh, you're just like tearing up.
I know, it's just me watching. It's like, oh, he did it. But I wonder. I do wonder if I could actually do that.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, the interesting thing is like, yeah, there is. I wonder if a scientist or whoever would be like, no, you cannot gain this thing. But I feel like with exercise and training, I mean, it would make sense. Like if you had like weights on your ankles and you jumped every day with weights on your ankles,
right?
When you take them off,
you fly to the moon.
Yeah. But I don't know how any of this shit works.
Yeah.
But that would be really fun to watch.
Yeah.
The vert challenge, dude. Steve starts doing it and he dunks before you.
He used to be an athlete. Like if he did training, I bet he would have some hops on him.
Oh yeah. Dude, yeah. If we put Steve in jiu-jitsu or wrestling again, he could go beast, dude.
Yeah.
He'd be all shredded.
Oh yeah.
That's my next goal, man. I'm trying to get shredded.
Don't you part of you every once in a while wish that you would book something like a movie where they're like, Joel, you've got to get shredded for
sometimes,
this. It's your job. I
Well,
think that'd be cool.
I remember Kumail like doing a thing where he said like,
dude.
oh yeah, there's no way a regular person could do this. I had like fitness people, nutritional people, and that's all I had to focus on for this many days.
And it was for his role in the Eternals, right?
Yeah.
Now, I didn't see the Eternals.
Yeah.
And he has a pretty
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
He has a pretty big part in that.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. I didn't see it. If it was just like a quick cameo.
Well, that's my thing. I'm like, how serious is it the MCU? Was it Marvel?
I think so, yeah.
How serious are they?
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, you're going to, like, his role would have had to been pretty big if they hired a nutritionist.
Yeah, for sure.
And stuff, right?
Otherwise they would have just airbrushed it or like not had him with a shirt on or something.
Yeah, just had like a suit that made it look a certain way.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm going to a premiere on September 5th, and I'm just trying to get fit enough to look good in my outfit.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the premiere
So my
for?
girlfriend's on a show called Underdeveloped that's premiering on September 8th on Tubi.
Whoa.
And a couple other things I can't talk about. But they're doing like the theater premiere on Tom Arnold's in it, David Koechner.
Dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So it's awesome. So they're going to do like full red carpet thing. I bought like a whole outfit, and I'm just trying to look good on this carpet.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Yeah. They got like a waiver through SAG and stuff too to be able to like do the premiere and like promote it. It's a whole thing. So.
Hey, bro, is that Jason Statham over there?
Oh my God! See, that's the thing, man. Try Googling bald guy fashion and see it's all Jason Statham or Pitbull. That's it. And it's like
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. There's not a lot of options.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I bought a wig, but no, a toupee. But no, I don't know. No, I got a cool. It's like a black polo.
What if you showed up to the Comedy Store just with a full head of hair one day, and you didn't say anything, but it was real? It was a transplant. It was real.
Oh my God! I mean, sure. If anybody wants to pay for that, I'll do it. No, I don't know. No, I think it's like at this point, this is who I am, dude. This is how people. I feel like I look better now. As people have told me that.
Oh,
I
dude.
don't know if they're lying to me, but yeah. And I look back at photos like towards the end of my hair run, and I was like, oh God, what was it? It looks fake. It looks like a toupee. It looks not real. I don't like how you're laughing at that.
Sorry,
I don't like the reaction.
It's just
It's a lot. Yeah. Man.
It's the Guess Who game, and it's slowly like.
Yeah. It's just the hair.
different characters.
Oh man. Did you watch Thank You? I Think You Should Leave.
Some of it, yeah.
Did you see the hair one?
Which one?
They basically provide a program where I can't remember if it's either you don't want to show up with a full head of hair, so they like slowly grow it, like they give you toupees. Or no, I think it's weaning you off your hair. each one is like less and less till you finally are like your bald self.
Oh, gotcha.
But then they have one where it's like an emergency one where they hire like someone in a gorilla costume to come.
Oh, I saw that.
Rip your hair off at a
I
party.
saw that.
Like,
yeah.
Ah, and everybody's like, "What's that?" They're like, "A gorilla just ripped off my hair." It's so dumb.
That's
Anyway,
great.
you got to be funny even if you're referencing a funnier thing.
No, that show's great. That show's great.
Man.
My favorite sketch that he did, I think, of that season is this guy keeps talking about his kids at a party.
Oh, yeah, dude. That with not Adam Scott, Schwartzman is in it. The guy, yeah.
I think so.
What's his name? Jason Schwartzman?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's him.
think so,
yeah.
He keeps talking about his kids, and basically he goes, "I'm sorry, I'll stop talking about my kids." And Tim Robinson goes, "Okay."
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
It.
And then he does it again. And he keeps holding him to it, and then he does these crazy distractions.
Yeah, look, I'm having sex with the dog. Yeah, that's great. Fuck yeah! It took me a while to get into that.
I know it's a different tone.
It's just
comedy.
so wild, yeah. And I can't.
Bruce Gray in one of the episodes.
Yeah,
Shout out Bruce Gray.
Man, Bruce, I love him. He's really funny, man. A lot of these guys, the guys who all got passed are very like.
It's a good energy bunch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Really funny, man. And a lot of them I would just put my money on, like, I mean, anywhere, anytime, you know.
Well, yeah, it's a good crew, and I sure think that you're in the next batch, my friend.
Yeah, goddamn right. I'm fucking working on it.
Oh, it's happening.
I'm just trying to keep like writing new things and like at potluck now, trying to have the confidence to like just drop new ideas and not keep doing the same thing over and over. When we were in San Diego too, second show, I kind of just was a little more loose with the set list that I usually do. Usually I have like a through line, but mentally I was able to kind of piece it together out of order.
Yeah. Which
I had never done before. I'd never I had done it, but not like the way it felt that night.
Mm-hmm.
So that felt good.
Well, guys, we're nearing the club here in a little bit, but make sure you check out both of Joel's podcasts. You can see him on the road, on touring, with himself. I want you to do a Joel and Friends show.
Yeah.
I'll do that anytime. You've done so many of mine over the years. I'm happy to do that anytime.
Soon.
But check out Joel's podcast. We'll get him back on Scissor Bros hopefully sooner rather than later. And thanks for checking out the Roadcast, guys. If you want to come see me on the road, I'm pretty active right now. So go to JeremiahWatkins.com for tour dates and tickets, and make sure that you're checking out the new Stand Up on the Spots at youtube.com/@standupots. Putting a lot of love into those.
So stupid.
Love y'all. Bye.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Watkins,